Welcome back to the Roadside Rescue YouTube channel. I'm Ernest, and this morning we're going to be trying a little project I've seen floating around on the internet where you can jumpstart your car with a Milwaukee battery. So this is a M12 battery. That's what the M12 stands for. I do not recommend doing this with an M18 battery, and that's what the 18 stands for. It's an 18 volt system. Unless you have some sort of magical car that runs on 18 volts, then you have a good chance, maybe not even a good chance, but there's a chance of frying your car's computer. And trust me, it's not worth the hassle of having to go find a proper jump pack or jumper cable somewhere else and coming back and jumping your car. So don't try this with an 18 volt battery. That's your fair warning. They are quite a bit bigger, so not quite sure if this will even work, but we've got the 12 volt battery here. And this is a 4 amp hour battery. I know they make a few that are just a bit bigger. This is the biggest one I have. I also have a 2 amp hour battery, but they should put out the same amount of voltage on demand, which is 12 volts. So we'll see if this can jumpstart the car, but I've got a few errands to run this morning, and the battery in my wife's car is actually completely full. So we're gonna leave the lights on, run a few errands, and come back to a dead battery, hopefully, and see if that can get it started. I don't think it will be able to start the car by itself, but if it does jumpstart the car, which is a 1.6 liter engine, it's pretty small. I don't anticipate it'll do much more than that, but if it can start that, then maybe I'll disconnect the battery completely and hook it straight up to that and see if it'll start it, but I'm pretty doubtful of that. So we'll turn those lights on and check back in a couple hours. All right, here we are. It's a little Hyundai 1.6 liter. There's our lights. You can see those yellow bulbs are on, so we'll be back in a few hours. All right, so here we are a couple hours later. I just got back running some errands. Got some fan mail. Looks like it's a set of gloves, 2 boxes of gloves, real heavy. So thank you to whoever sent those in. If there's a note in there, then I'll give you a shout out here in a minute. But it's been a couple hours. The lights are still on the car, so hopefully it's dead. I'm gonna go check real quick and make sure it doesn't start. And then we'll rig up just a few pieces of wire to this battery here. I've got to figure out which one's the power and which one's the ground. And then we'll see if we can jump this off. So we'll check in a second with those wires and make sure it doesn't start first. All right, so Milwaukee nicely labeled the top of the battery with positive and negative. There's just a little mark. You may not be able to see it just on the back side of that wire there. That's a positive. The negative's on the other side here. And we'll go check, make sure this car doesn't start, and then see if we can jump it off. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, if you can see that, I left all the accessories on. And that's just what I wanted, that battery to be just dead there. So I've got the hood popped. We'll grab that battery and see if it'll jump this. So yeah, just make sure it's not gonna do it by itself one random time. Okay, here we go. All right, so I've got this battery in a tool so you can see it's fully charged. There's not a gauge on the battery itself. And you can see there, it's got 4 bars. All right, so here we are, just double checking. I'm gonna do one, I'm not gonna cut the video here, just one take. That way you know I'm not switching out the battery or anything, but not starting here. And I've never done this, so I don't know exactly what's gonna happen, but we will find out. Okay, jam that wire in there. I can hear it just a little bit. Okay, jam that wire in there and we'll see if this starts it. So I'm a little skeptical, but the dinging sounds a lot louder. Look at that. I honestly was not expecting that. That's pretty cool. Now, it sounded a little weak. I don't think you'd be able to do it with the battery disconnected, but we can try that here in just a moment. I'll disconnect the battery completely and see if we can jump it with the battery disconnected. But again, that sounded weak, so I don't think so, but that was cool. We'll disconnect it real quick. All right, so I'm gonna try this again. And again, I'm very, very skeptical of this one. See if it works with the battery disconnected. You can kind of hear it just crackling like a battery does. Let's see if this starts it, but I'll be amazed if this works. Okay, one take, get my keys out of my pocket. Yeah, either no connection up there So that's not gonna have enough juice. Let's see here. Okay, last try here. If we don't get anything, then that's definitely not gonna work. Yeah. Well, it wanted a little. Yeah, those are nice and connected, so that's definitely not gonna work, but it did work with a dead battery, which obviously has residual charge, so this is just enough to help it out. I don't know how big of a vehicle you could do this on, but 1.6 liters is enough. We'll see how much life is left in this battery itself. It still says it has a full charge, if you can see that. And there you have it. I guess if that's all you have, it actually works, which I didn't think it would. Maybe the lighting's better here. I would definitely recommend getting a jump pack, but if you're in a pinch, those 12-volt Milwaukee batteries work. Like I said, I've seen videos of people doing it with 18-volt batteries, which I would expect because they're really big. But you know, the risk of ruining your car's computer isn't worth it to me. But that little 4-amp 12-volt battery worked just fine. So let me know in the comments down below if you've done it to a bigger vehicle. Again, this is a newer 1.6 liter engine, so it's not gonna have a lot of resistance. But that worked. This is a job well done. This is the Roadside Rescue YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next episode.